Hi everyone, welcome back to Carrie Kirby Creates. Today I'm going to be making a card using this die set that was sent to me a few weeks ago by Lifescraftart. And it's a Cucarossa die, but it's these little paint brushes. We'll open it up and have a look at it. So they're those lovely little, the paint brushes and the drips, I'm calling them. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this heavyweight 300 GSM cardstock, and I'm going to run that a couple of times through my Gemini die cutting machine. And I've ran them through twice and I had a piece of paper left over. So I just want to get the smaller of the brushes, and they've cut out beautifully and they literally just fall out of the dies, as you can see there. So there we go. Now I don't need that one. Now just like to take a minute to acknowledge all the people in Florida that have suffered huge losses during Hurricane Helene last week. And I was, as many of you know that follow me, I was actually on holidays visiting my sister in Florida during the hurricane. We were very, very lucky. We did get hit a little bit. She has a holiday home up on St. John's River, up in North Florida, in Crescent City. We were hit a little bit. We weren't hit bad by no means. To be honest with you, I've had worse storms here, but I'm very aware that we were so very, very lucky. We had no electricity, and the following day we had a bit of a clean up to do, but there was no structural damage, just trees and debris and stuff. But there's a lot of people out there that I know are suffering and will be suffering for a long time to come. And I would just like to pass my condolences out to those poor people and their families. And also in the Carolinas, where they were hit really bad as well. So just getting back to the card. Now what this has cut out is, these are the drips. Let's just place them there. We've got a couple of small paintbrushes and the larger paintbrushes. So I might just use maybe 2 of each. I think I have 3 of the smaller ones. And they're the larger drips. And what I think these are possibly are, yeah, they're to add to the little paintbrushes. And let's see, these would be, I guess you line the whole up and they're parts of the handle. So yeah, what I want to do is, sorry, that's the larger one. And that would be the smaller one. I just want to colour these, I guess, first of all. So I'm going to just colour the handles of the little paintbrushes. And I'm going to use the crackling campfire to do that. And I'm going to come in with one of those small detail brushes. Just place a bit down there. The weather was very warm and beautiful, other than the hurricane, obviously, while I was away. I'm finding it very cold since I've got home. temperatures are a lot lower than they were before I left. We had actually lovely weather here before I left. I just want to wipe this up. And the next thing I want to do is I want to come in with these little pieces. So I have 3 small and 2 large. They're the 3, and let's find those as well. Just want to pop the middle little bit out there that hadn't came out. There we go. And for them, I'm going to use this Junesix. It's kind of a shimmery ink and it's in the ice blue, but I find that that actually comes out more like a kind of a silver. So I'm just going to use this little, it's just an old makeup brush. Let's get some of that and let's just pop that down just to make it look metal, you know. I think that should give it a metal effect. So there we go. Now what I want to do is just come in, I'm going to need a little, let's see, yeah, the little tweezers. I'm going to pop the bit of glue onto this. I think it'd be easier than trying to put it onto those little tiny bits. I just place them down and I think they give it, don't they make it look nice? They just kind of add a little something, and you could just colour the whole thing and not add these, but I think it looks nice to add them in. We have them, so why not use them? And there will be, I was sent these by Lifescraftart for free. There will be a discount code. I think it's Carrie25 below in the description bar for anybody that wants to purchase them. Now let's just, with this I'm just going to put a little tip of glue just on the top of each of those there. Let's see. And come in and just paste that down. Now the whole thing isn't glued, but I don't think it's necessary. Just a small little area, and just to get them lined up, I guess. There we go. That's upside down, isn't it? And that last little one there. Oh, there we go. Now put the lid back on. Where are we? Here. Just want to remove that bit of paper. Now, I think they're very cute. Yeah, very pleased with them. So let's just move them to the side for now and let them dry. And again, just want to wipe that off. So the next thing I want to do is I'm working on a 5x7 card base. So I'm just going to fold that. And I've cut this piece of heavy cardstock down to just 1/8 of an inch smaller all around. So that should layer nicely. And this is what I want to work on next. So I'm just popping that back into the glue there to hopefully keep it from blocking up. And I'm going to just move those out of the way, because for this I'm going to come in and I'm popping down some of that squeezed lemonade. With some water. Let's find a brush. And I want to just splatter And next I'm coming in and popping a bit of crackling campfire down, and I want to do the same thing basically. Oh, where's my brush? Let's just give that a bit of a wipe off. And you can kind of place it where you want. I mean, I know you're not going to get exactly. That's it. I want some of those larger ones if I can get them. Yeah, that's nice. Yeah, and I think that that's enough just to make the background kind of look splattered with paint, which is what it is, I guess. So let's see, I need to go and find my cloth. Just give that a wipe over. Got that really splattered, really wide around. Now, just wipe it up while it's wet, and next I'm actually going to come in with my heat gun and I'm going to give that a blast just to ensure that it's dry. Okay, so that's good and dry now. And the next thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to come in with the little paintbrushes and decide where I want to put them. So let's see. Do I want to put them together, or do I want to, I think I might separate them a little bit from each other. Let's just see there. And these will be the drips, as you can see. But I think I'm going to do the drips first. Yeah, I'm going to need to work on these some more, so just take them off there. So I'm going to use these Junesix paints. So I'm coming in with this sky blue. Let's see, I need, just going to ink that up. And what I want to do is, well, I'm just going to tip the edge of that, you know, as though it was dipped into the paint. And then I'm going to colour my drip. These are lovely shimmery paints, these ones. So that'll, yeah, that should line up nicely there. So, gonna come in with the baby pink. Going to do the same with this one. I need the large drip for that. There we are. Gonna do this small one also in the pink. And there we go. And I've got this lime. Just popping the lids on to keep them from drying out. Now, have I got a brush for the lime? I have. Yeah. So let's just ink that up there. Yep, that's that one. So it's just this one left, and I might do that in the lime as well, but I just won't place them together on the card. Perfect. Okie dokie. So let's just pop these over here and just give this a bit of a clean up. Now, and also I'm just going to go and give my hands a wash before I start working on the card base, because I know I'm going to end up getting ink on it. So next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to pop this down onto the card base. So I'm just going to use some of this Crafter's Companion sticky tape. And just giving it the border, the plain white border. And as you can see, I actually hit some of that card. Not to worry, it matches in anyway at least, but generally there's a white border around there. So I want to come in now and line these up. Let's see. I think I'll start with that one. So I think the drips will need to go down first. And you know, I think I might use the same sticky thing for that. I think it'll make it easy. I'm just going to pop you there. There we go. Now I need to do a bit of lining up, I think, first, just to make sure I get them all in the correct position. So let's, you there, you there. And yeah, I might stagger them actually. Let's see, that's not right, is it? You belong to there and you're there. Yeah, we'll bring you down a bit. And if you stay tuned to the end of the video, I might just pop in a photograph or two of myself and my sisters on our holiday in Florida recently. Just straighten that up a bit. And then just the last one. And I have decided, just to finish it off, I'm going to come in with this little stamp that says "just for you." So let's just pop you down there. And I'm going to put it there where there's a bit of a gap. Because you can put a sentiment then on the inside that says "happy birthday," you know, "get well soon," whatever you want. But just on the outside, "just for you." And I think that that leaves it very open-ended, that this card can be used for anything. And it can be used for male, female, obviously with the paintbrushes. So I'm just coming in with my Versafine clear in the Nochturn, and I'm going to ink that up there. I don't want to squash too hard because it squashes the writing. Fabulous. Just give it one more go just because I can. It doesn't really need it. It's perfect first time. And yeah, that's it. So there we go. That's the final result. I'm very pleased with the way that turned out. I think it's really nice. There's lots of different things I think you could do with those little paintbrushes. But that's just my idea for today. So I hope you've enjoyed watching. If you have, please like and subscribe. And thanks as always for tuning in. Hope you all have a wonderful day and a fantastic weekend.